Honeybook just sent out a newsletter to let us know all of the new updates that they have released in the month of November. So as always, I like to share with you exactly how these features will be helpful for you that are event industry professionals. So those of you that are event planners, photographers, balloon artists, caterers that are using this platform, but if you do not work in our industry and you're wanting some tips, reach out to me as well as listen to this video. Okay, so the first one is the ability for people to share emails, share specific files in an email to only specific individuals inside of a project. This is so important for those of you that I know that are in the wedding industry specifically, as well as some people that might be in corporate. I'm a corporate event planner by trade, but those of you that might be in weddings and you may have the bride, the husband or the future husband, and maybe like one or two other family members that are in a specific project. I do always recommend using workspaces so that you don't have like 20 people in one workspace. And if you want me to do a video on workspaces, let me know, because I don't talk about this enough on here, but all my clients that I work with was setting up their Honeybook and they're in the event industry. I have them all start using workspaces. However, let's say you have a project and you have multiple people that are in there, and before, if you needed to send an email, each and every person in that project was getting emails. Now you have the ability to select or unselect individuals that you do not want to receive those messages just on that specific email. So if you're sending a timeline, but the timeline only needs to go to the bride, or the timeline only needs to go to the mother-in-law or somebody else, you would just be able to select that one person and then send that email. So I think that this is going to be super helpful for those of you that tend to have multiple people in one project. A solution is doing this. The other solution is using workspaces that I talk about often and inside of my business. If you want me to do a video, again, let me know. All right, the next one, I was pretty excited about this one, is the project prep overview. When I first got the first message, I was like, what is this? And what's cool about it is that it does give you preparation based off of the AI reading what's going on in that specific project. So if you're one of those people that tends to have a lot of projects or events going on or bookings going on at the same time, and you're just trying to see what's coming up, this will send it to you. And then what I did also notice is that when I have multiple workspaces, which I keep talking about, and in those workspaces I have collaborators. Those collaborators also get a prep update as well. So again, that's a really cool thing. But again, if you don't know about workspaces, let me know and I will be able to let you know. Also, they do have some more new templates that are available for those of you that are not the most creative when it comes to design aesthetic. So you can always check that stuff out. And I do also have some templates available. Okay, now we also have the ability to do customized service units. So if you're looking to not just have only items or eaches, you have the ability to add different units as well as fitting it to your specific business. So this might not only be helpful for those of you that are in the event industry, but especially those of you that are consultants that are charging for hours, days, and projects. You can have that as something that can be beneficial. And then the cool thing about it is then that will communicate into your invoices as well as contracts. So check it out and think about how you can use this inside of your business. They do have, again, the password list intro into your account. I feel like that's pretty common. We know how to use that because I feel like a lot of platforms are doing it. But you do want to, again, because this is your business platform, you want to use the double authentication. You want to try to protect your brand as much as possible because Honeybook's going to do their part. But if you're just out here signing on every unsecure computer that you can find, stop. Okay, so those of you that are photographers, you saw that they have, like, I think it's been a year and a half or at least a year that they started their integration with PicTime. This is something that's really awesome for those of you that are wedding photographers, event photographers. PicTime has a really great integration. So then again, you have an ability to give your clients access to their portal of gallery, and they can make their selections and things like that. So this is just really an update for those of you that are in this industry. I don't work with a ton of photographers. I have worked with some. Some of them are not using PicTime. However, I do notice that a certain caliber of photographers do use it. So if you are not aware of pick time and like 2025 is your year and you're trying to take your business super serious, I say check it out, because I do see that the ones that are using it, they do have a higher caliber business, but some people just don't want to pay for certain apps. I get it. Then also we have the ability to create tasks from post-meeting summaries. So those of you that, again, use the scheduler, because that is a great feature inside of Honeybook. You want to be able to schedule your meetings. I am not going to go back and forth with someone to say, hey, are you free Friday? Are you free at 3 o'clock? Bro, that takes too much time. I love the fact that you can have your cell phone and just send someone a link so they can find the date and time. So you do want to make sure you're using the scheduler feature inside of Honeybook, because if you have Calendly, you only get one for free, where with Honeybook, when you have your membership, you can get an abundance of them and just use them accordingly and name them accordingly so that you're able to keep track of it. But the most important thing is that if you use the Zoom feature or integration, or as well as the Google Meets feature, it will give you AI notes to those meetings. Again, it depends on the level of service you have. I do, in the corporate space, we do a lot of Zooms. And then of course, on the consulting side, we're doing a lot of Zooms. And I love the fact that you get the AI notes to those meetings. So again, it's a really great feature if you're using it. And I find that some people aren't using it because they're not aware of how to go about using this. And this is why I'm going to start doing these videos each and every month. So as they release new things, I can explain why you should be using it too. All right, so we have now the mobile file transfer. So you're able to upload or download any file type, not just your images. So this can be a great option for those of you that tend to send files to clients. Again, it just comes down to how you do your business. I find that some of the planners, they do timelines that they don't want to necessarily put into Honeybook, so they create them in some other document and then they send it to the client. I don't say yes or no. I just try to share with people how to go about doing this. So check this out. All right, so those are all of the new features that they just released in November, and they have some amazing ones that are still rolling out. And you may be one of those individuals that are like, I haven't even done the ones that they released at the beginning of this year, and we're already about to be in 2025. Let me know below, like, what kind of content you want me to put out that's going to help you with mastering Honeybook. And you may be someone that just watched all that and like, what the hell is Honeybook? How does it help me? Why do I need to get it? It's a CRM that you can do all of your business inside of it. I have been using them for multiple years for my corporate event business. And then I started sharing with other entrepreneurs in our space the importance of having this, because there's been times I've looked for vendors, but because they're not organized and they didn't have any way to bill me legally or communicate in an effective way, they lost the opportunity. And I just don't want for other individuals to lose opportunities because you're not using platforms that are going to help you thrive and succeed. So if this video has been helpful for you, let me know which feature you're excited about, and I am here to support you. All right, talk to you later. Peace.